Yeah, spark plug changes are badass, right? I just figured I'd mess around a little bit. I see these channels all the time, guys, and they'll do like the most simple tasks, and they'll put it in slow motion and throw some music with it, and you know, it just makes simple shit look like it's really difficult and badass. So yeah, I figured about the most simple thing is a spark plug change. So I figure, you know, we'll try that out. Right now, like half of you are probably like, man, I wish I had some spark plugs to change. And the other half are like, what the fuck's wrong with you, Robert? Like, what was the deal with all that? Well, like I said, I was just playing around, guys. See, I can do overly dramatic BS too. I just choose not to. Anyway, so here's the deal. The last couple days, like, I've been wanting to drive this car. The last couple days, every time I come home, the bottom drops out. It just starts pouring rain. So, you know, I figured I would just pull the plugs, go ahead and change them. I mean, I've got tons of spark plugs, so I figured I'd just go ahead and throw a fresh set in and pull the old ones and see if I could find any sign of like detonation or anything like that. And guys, I don't know if you can see this, but like, I mean, now we've got soot around the ring here, but every one of these plugs, I mean, they look good. Let me find a flashlight. Like, these plugs are good. I mean, they're all in really good shape. Like, no unnecessary wear or anything. Now, see, there's soot around the rings here, but, you know, we've been going really rich on the nitrous, but then once we're off the nitrous while we're driving around, you know, it's cleaning the soot off everywhere else, but it's staying, of course, on the ring there around the case. But you can see the, you know, like the porcelains down in there are good. There's nothing melted, no metal flake anywhere. You know, we're not frying the tops of, I mean, they look really good, guys. These plugs look great. As a matter of fact, they look so great that I'm going to stick them in boxes and mark them as used, and probably throw them in the toolbox on the trailer so we can have them as backups. You know, like if we do ever melt a plug or burn a plug or something, you know, that's usually what I do with my used plugs, if, you know, if they're still in pretty decent shape. Yeah, I mean, you can even see the camera keeps shutting off. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but you can even see, you know, the ignition mark there, right about where it should be. I mean, yeah, these guys are looking good, which tells me, I mean, you know, my tune's good, guys. The tune that I had to make by hand, you know, the whole reason I've been wanting to drive the car the last couple days, it's like I said in the last video, I made some adjustments that Devin and Brent and a few other people had recommended, and I'm hoping that we can get the wide open throttle closed loop working again. But as you can see, I mean, I'm pretty good. NA, I'm pretty close to spot on with my fuel map, even without the Holly being able to correct right now. I don't know, guys. I mean, everything looks good. So as of right now, I'm still thinking we're probably going to go to the drag strip. It'll probably be Knoxville again Friday. We'll probably take it there so I don't have to put it on the trailer, or if I do, so I don't have to haul it far. See, here's the thing, guys, like, I prefer English Mountain, but you know, when I'm trying to make numbers, I prefer Knoxville because it is prepped. English Mountain isn't. But my main issue right now is Ray just lives a few miles down the road from Knoxville Dragway. We both live over an hour from English Mountain. So, you know, if I have another blowout, if I decide to haul it on the trailer and I have another blowout, you know, I'm going to be out in the middle of nowhere. If I'm going to English Mountain, I'm going to be on the interstate somewhere with nobody to help me. If it happens in the short trip from my house to Knoxville Dragway, then, you know, Ray's just right down the road. And if I decide not to chance it with my trailer and its shitty tires, then and drive it, you know, if I break it at the track, again, Ray's house is right down the road. You know, we can just pull the car over to his house and leave it there till I can do something with it. So that's kind of why I've been going to Knoxville lately. And I mean, we've only been once. I mean, I'm acting like we've been going every weekend, but so far I'm thinking we're gonna go Friday night maybe, and try to get some runs in, try to dial the nitrous in. I need to fill one other bottle because I'm not sure how much is left in the bottle that's in the car right now, so I need to fill one of my other 2 bottles here, try to drop that off. Yeah, so that's pretty much the plan, guys. I'm going to try to get that bottle dropped off tomorrow. Hopefully they can get it filled for me, and I'll probably go ahead here in a few minutes, since I can't drive the car. We'll go ahead, start the car up. I still haven't made sure that we've got our oil leak fixed from the last video, so we'll do that. Make sure we're not leaking any more fluids, get our bottle dropped off, and hopefully, you know, pick it back up Friday after work. You guys probably aren't going to see this video till tomorrow, which will be Thursday, but that's what we're going to do, guys. Try to get everything in order and hopefully get to the track Friday and work on getting this nitrous dialed in again. You know, if I can get some passes that I'm satisfied with on the nitrous Friday, then next thing we're probably going to do is throw the cam in here and, you know, repeat, rinse, repeat, do the whole thing again. We'll take it back to the track. We'll do some NA runs with the cam in it. Then we'll do some more nitrous runs. And then after that, it's pretty much just start getting things ready for turbo. Start ordering more parts and probably doing just a little planning, a little fabrication here and there. And you know, while we're designing the turbo setup, me and Brad, while we're getting all that together, I will, you know, probably be going ahead and playing with this thing at the track from time to time. And I tell you what, guys, several of you guys were like, hey, why don't you get a Draggy? Why don't you get a Draggy? And I'm really thinking about doing that. As a matter of fact, if anybody has a hookup on Draggies, I know they've dropped the price on them anyway. They're only like $150 now. But if anybody's got a hookup on Draggies, let me know, and I might get with you about the middle of this month and order one. The only problem I have with a Draggy is I live in the city, guys, or in city limits, and even though I've lived in this area for quite a while now, I'm not real familiar with any good empty back roads, you know, where I could use a Draggy without getting my ass in trouble. You know, back home where I grew up, I mean, there were tons of back roads out in the country, just, you know, right down from my house that I could go to. So I do like the idea of the Draggy, though. Those of you who suggested it, I do like that idea, because, you know, I could go out here and quantify changes and stuff without having to wait for Fridays or Saturdays and go into the drag strip. I mean, I could just go somewhere after work. And it really helps that this thing's really, even though I'm not building it to be a street car, it's honestly, I mean, it drives good. It runs and drives great, guys. Like, it doesn't bother me one bit to just cruise this thing down the road. So I can drive to a spot, test with the Draggy, and then, you know, drive back home. It's honestly a side effect. It's funny when I try to build a daily driver car, everything goes haywire and I can't get the damn thing to run. But when I try to build a car that I say I'm not going to really drive on the street, it ends up being more of a damn reliable street car than the street cars are. It's kind of funny how that works. But that's it, guys. Like I said, since it keeps raining, I was hoping to just, you know, do a video of doing a little testing. You know, I made some changes. I don't remember if I already said it, but I made some changes to the tune that some of you guys had suggested to try to get the self-correction, the closed loop back in line. Brent Spence, Devin Vanderhoof, you know, made some suggestions. So I went ahead and made those changes. But because of the rain every day after work, I haven't really had a chance to test those changes out. So, you know, I want to make a video doing that. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. Tomorrow's Thursday. Then Friday, if all this rain will move the hell out, hopefully Friday night after I get off work, we can drive this thing to the track and, you know, do some more testing and maybe try to get this nitrous dialed in after, you know, we change solenoids again and put the Proton solenoids on here and stuff. So that's the game plan, guys. I'm giving you this kind of dumb video tonight. And hopefully I will have a track video for you guys at some point this weekend. So that's it for now. Get out in the garage, get something done, and I'll see you next time here on Bad Luck Garage.